What is up, gentlemen? What is going on? Somebody's replying back to what I posted earlier. I'll go check and see what the heck he's talking about. My goodness gracious. Not many people watch those videos today. That's a little bit surprising, but at the same time, you know, it's okay. All right. Vikings theme team getting a little bit better. If you guys don't know, I'll give you an idea of how bad the Vikings theme team is right now. Just a short look. These are the players I get to replace tomorrow. It's a beautiful day. So when I tell you I'm halfway excited for the promo, that's kind of the reason. Because I'll tell you what, I can't run the ball at all online. It's brutal. Anytime I try to run the ball, it's tough. You guys can see I put on my nice little overlay. Ricky Williams is the LTD tomorrow. Should be a good day. Envy's going to go to the Raider theme team. Well, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to afford the Raider theme team right now, buddy. You know, I hear the Raider theme team is pretty expensive. Honestly, I was watching TV. I haven't did a whole lot, so I was kind of watching TV. Let's go ahead and check and see what Raiders we got. We have a few. Wonder what this guy's going for right now. 31K. I don't think that's a good price. Honestly, I'm not going to sell any. I think the golds are going for a lot. I don't know. I say, yeah, they're fine. So what is up, guys? We excited for tomorrow? We not excited for tomorrow? See, 2,200 is not... I don't know what people are talking about. Saying it was a good price? I don't know. Maybe everybody started to sell their cards, so it doesn't work anymore. What's up, Nix? How's it going, buddy? We are ready to go for tomorrow. Ready. We'll see what happens. Oh, goodness gracious. Of course. 90 overall. 90 overall is the two. It's going to be the LTD plus the two masters. What's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Any news on rewards? No news on rewards. You know, it's kind of killing me because I need MUT champs really badly. I need to get into do MUT champs because I can't play 25 games in a weekend. I just can't do it. And so not having these stupid tokens really kind of kills me because I want to get to 200 as fast as I possibly can. Plus, by getting to 200, I should be able to get all the way pretty darn close to having Gilmore, and then my corners are pretty much set. Nice, Spaceman. There you go. Tell me what you get in your rewards, because usually it's pretty good. It's pretty good usually. Envy, after this stream is over, I'll get into the chat with you for a second. Tell you about today. Oh, man. Today was an eventful day, we'll say that. You got 284s? Okay. I think both times that I won the Super Bowl, I've only won it twice, and I got an 85 on one and an 86 on another. So, prices 26 or 27. And 38? Okay. I don't know. I kind of just want to buy training, to be honest with you. Kind of just going all in with this whole training thing. The problem is I'm worried about the price. I definitely. Yeah, Tyson, I think it will. I'm a little worried about the price, that's all. I did not see them releasing an 80 and an 84. I thought it would be like an 80 and an 89. And so the 80 and the 84 worries me just a little bit, because that means that the quick sell, that means that most likely the training cost is going to be up a little bit higher than I want. I would say it's going to be over 500. I would really not doubt if it was at 700. Which means people are going to need training. The only one benefit is the LTD's a 90. And if you remember last year, there was a promo. Well, what's up, Joe? How's it going, buddy? Trying to get to the 200,000 training mark, buddy. Appreciate the shout out yesterday, though, for real. So, anyways, there was a promo last year that had the same overall, and so I got a feeling that the odds are going to be good. No, absolutely, Joe. I appreciate it, buddy. So I think it was free agency or something like that, or I don't know. But anyways, yeah, something like that. I'm looking forward to, tomorrow and checking out the roles and seeing what they are and how well they do and how well they don't do, whatever it is. Yeah, Starum. Hope you do well, buddy. 1.2 million. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Tyson, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The market will be more stable by the time you get on. The market's always really unstable at the start. You're gonna be able to sell a lot of stuff. Joe called it. Joe predicts like 400 different guys. Come on. Yeah. After you're done rolling, go flip. I mean, I talked about it in my video today. I'm sure Joe's gonna talk about it in his video if he's releasing one about it. I mean, all this stuff is common knowledge, guys. There's nobody that ever comes up with anything first or anything like that. Everything is pretty common knowledge. And, I mean, even flipping is pretty common knowledge. It's just who's willing to grind, and stuff like that. And so if you're willing to grind, you can definitely get a lot of coins. It's never going to be a problem with any of that stuff. And so that's why I've got all the coins, guys, because I grind. I just grind. I have the innate ability to just sit there and do this for long periods of time. It depends on what you're talking about. Yeah, gold should go up. Yes, gold should definitely go up tomorrow. Gold should definitely go up tomorrow. What's up, Chris? You and your B7. That's funny stuff. So, yeah, gold should go up. I would say, I can't remember what the heck the requirements are. That's the thing. Like, I was listening to TJ this morning while trying to record at the same time. And so, I want to say there's two different sets. Both of them, require golds to do it. I don't know if any of them require low elites. I can't remember if any of them require low elites. If they do, you're good to go. But I don't think they do. I think you need golds to make the 80 underclassmen. And then you need like 20 of those. I think you need 20. Is it 20 or 10? I can't remember. The Raiders haven't went up though, Void. I don't know where. I just looked at them. I did not see them go up hardly at all. At least, I mean, a couple of them did. But anyways, I think it's like, it might be 10. It might be 10 80s to make 184 or something like that. Either way, it didn't look good. And then to make an 87, you need 4 84s and 6 80s to make that. So we're gonna get to 200K. We're gonna get to 200K training, and that'll be all the training we're gonna get. Then we'll start flipping this stuff. See if we can definitely make some coin today. I don't know. Max Crosby's always been, to me, he's always been more expensive. But again, I don't. Are you on Xbox or are you on PlayStation? Because I just looked at the prices, And like Darren Waller's going for like 31, and he's an 84. I didn't really think that was much of a price change. Some of the golds that I had didn't really go up a whole lot. I mean, everybody's going to go Raiders theme team now, which is fine. I'm really super disappointed that they released six Raiders, not just like 1 or 2, like 6. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. And so I'm honestly happy to get 3. I'm happy to get my 3 Vikings, and they're all linemen, which is even better. Because the only disappointment I have is there's an 85 Big Daddy Kirk out there that I can't get somehow, for some reason. So I got to wait for Brett Favre to come in the game, which will be awesome. I can't wait to get Brett Favre. If you guys haven't hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that like button. It creates awareness, stuff like that. Can you have consent for what? 2K coming out next week. Hopefully there's a big splash of content. I do think we're getting into the nuts and bolts of the fun times of 2K, or not of 2K, of Madden. I think we're going to start to get into some funner experiences. I think the market's going to start to shine a little bit. Rerolls are going to be, you can pick and choose rerolls to do that you're going to be able to make coin on. It's going to be an interesting year. What's up, Joey? It's definitely going to be an interesting next couple weeks. I think, I wouldn't be shocked, and this is just spitballing, I wouldn't be shocked if I'm close to 16, 17 million coins tomorrow. I know you guys are thinking that's crazy talk, but I don't think it is. And the reason is I know you guys see 11 million and you guys think, oh my goodness gracious. But if I have 200,000 training times that at 21 coins per, that's 4.2 million. That would put me over 15 million coins. Now, obviously, yeah. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that I could be up to 16 million tomorrow. Close to 17 million. If I did my math correctly, there's Max Crosby at 27, by the way. If I did my math correctly, and the rolls are not absolutely pathetic, and I sell the cards at the prices I need to sell them at, I think I could easily shoot past the 16, 17 million mark tomorrow. Last year, I'll give you guys an example of last year. Now, this is last year. Obviously, this year's different, but I really haven't done much different other than play the game a little bit more. Not the Christmas promo, but Halloween promo. I made like 3.5 million coins just in a Halloween promo on rerolls, and that was the first day. The second promo was Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, I made over 2 million coins. Then we get into the Christmas, and obviously the Christmas promo was absolutely crazy because of how easy it was. But Team Diamonds made me a ton of coins. Campus Heroes last year did not make me many coins. It made me some. I think I went back and watched my video. It made me like 300,000 to 400,000 coins. But I also only had 35,000 training last year. This year I've invested a whole lot more into it. And so they did not announce the reroll Black Label, but I'm assuming it depends, D. It depends. But I'm assuming honestly, I feel like the training price is going to be high on the roll. I'm afraid of what they could put it at, because they know they're not dumb. They know people are stocking up on training right now. So I think you could see the training reroll be 700, which would be a huge hit in the face if you pulled an 80. But that's what they want. That's what they want. So what I'm hoping to see it at is 500 or so. That way, if you pull an 84, it's 970. If you pull an 80, you lose 300, which it won't be that low. Trust me, it's not going to be that low, because that would be a win for us. It'd be too big of a win. So I do think it's going to be about 700. That's my guess, is going to be 700. What are we doing with the rolls? What are we doing with the rolls? The rolls are going to be, you know, with the 87s, the first 5 87s. Well, actually, after I'm done with all my rolls, I will sell the low cards. But I'm going to sell based on training price. If the training price is over like 24, then you sell. It's called the arbitrage kind of method. It's, you know, buy the higher overcalls for less training, turn it into lower, and then if you pull like an 84 and it's going for training, you quick sell. You don't actually sell it outright. So you have to look at the training stuff. You definitely have to pay attention to the training. If you bought training for 21 and the 84s are going for 22 training tomorrow, just quick sell and roll again. That's ideally your best method. However, if you want to guarantee yourself profit, just roll and sell everything. If you want to keep some cards, if you get 587s, go ahead and do the set and then sell the bigger card and keep the 84s. What should you do if you're at 230 coins? Tomorrow you definitely need to snipe. Fizz, if you've watched my last video really talked about it. Sit on that 80 filter and 84 filter and just snipe. And then flip. Flip those cards like crazy. Tomorrow it's going to be absolutely nuts. It'll be no different than the All Madden card. Anybody that was in here during the All Madden promo probably made, you know, hundreds of thousands of coins if you were paying attention. And the market's finally stable now because they haven't had a bunch of packs. But tomorrow the market will definitely be unstable. It's going to be a madhouse, especially for those cards, because people are going to want to do the 87 sets. So if you think about the 84s right now, the 84s are going for, what, 20-some K? Don't you think the 87s... Envy, let's try to predict what the 87s are going to go to. I think the 87s, they're going to require 4 84s and 6 80s. I would not be shocked. So the 84s right now are 25K. I think they'll shoot up to about 30K. I think they'll go to about 30 to 32, 33K. And we're talking, I'm not talking like these cards right here. I'm talking the set cards. So it'll be about 160, about 200K for an 87, right? I would say they're going to be about 170. It'll be about 200K to make them. I would say they're going to be about 160 to 170. That's my guess. Nice. Yeah, JJ's down. I know there was somebody that came in the stream yesterday and asked if he should sell Holland at 290. I hope he sold Holland because Holland just plummeted. So I hope he sold Holland. Otherwise, he lost 50, 60,000 coins. So I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed a lot of the cards really haven't like 84s and 85s haven't really dropped in price. You've noticed the higher cards definitely have dropped in price, and that's because there's an influx. Because there's an influx of new cards. So, all right, I think we're getting close to that 200K range. Let's go check and see. Let's go check and see how many cards we have. I just got a Max Crosby, by the way. That's interesting. Let's check and see how much training we got here. Wait a minute. Oh, I quick sold Stefan Diggs earlier on accident. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, nope, he's right there. Thank goodness. I can't quick sell him. All right, good. Vikings can't be quick sold. That would be tragic. That would be tragic. All right, so we're getting close. Couple more cards and we're there. Couple more cards and we're there. All right, let's go back and let's get one more card and we're back to 200. Then we'll start flipping these cards. Then we'll definitely start flipping these cards here. Why is there only 44 cards on that filter right there? All right. You would beat the 10 million challenge? I don't know, AJ. Or Tyler. So looking like 40K right now for 85s. Look at that. The price is going up at 26K. Okay. All right. What's the best way to make coins? It's always the same, Reese. You know, maybe tomorrow if rolls are good. And so here's how I judge on whether or not rolls are good, guys. I do the roll like 5 different times. If I can make coins 4 out of 5 times, I'll post it or say something on Twitter. But if I can't make coins nearly every time, then I'm not going to tell anybody to do that roll. Because I don't want you guys to do... I don't want you guys to lose coin. Did you... Tyler, did you hear what I said for... I was talking to myself, but maybe you heard me. 20 or 84s are going for like... What's up, Dustin? 84s are going for like 26K, so you need to buy them for about 22, I would say. 22 is a little bit of a profit. 85s are selling for 40K, so anything lower than 30 some. Is it worth buying and reposting tonight? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. It's always good to buy and repost. That's a method that never leaves. Dustin says, never mind. Okay, well, never mind then. You only have 50K? I'm sorry, bro. You need to sit on the 8081 filter or go to golds. That's probably your best bet. 8081, sell for 8K, buy for 6K. Grind it up. Grind it up with 1,000 profit every time. That's probably your best bet. Oh, I gotcha. I thought you meant never mind. Like, dang. All right, bro. I'm sorry. I'll stay in my lane. Dang. Oh, just one more card, guys, and then we'll get to just sniping and reposting and see if we can make some coin tonight. I just need some more training. Training prices are a little bit lower than sniping prices. I'm sure team builders are still pretty good if you guys wanted to do that. Not a fan because I think you can get more coins out of just sniping and reposting, but some people swear about it, man. Some people like it a lot. I've got a lot of Ijo Bruin, made a video yesterday. He shouted me out in it, which was awesome. And he actually got me quite a few subs today, which was nice of him. Sterling Shepard, he gets Slots Apprentice, I think. 87 Slot Apprentice, 87 Sterling Shepard. Oh, Swerve's back! Swerve, it's about time. Man, Swerve. You're actually early, Swerve. Yeah, Black Label, I was on there. You can buy, if you buy 81s for under like 6,500, it's actually pretty decent training. Oh, don't say sorry, Connor. I got you, no worries. Depends, Reese. I'm going to give you advice, the same advice I give everybody else. It's really up to you and what you want to do. However, if you want to have fun, you have enough coin to where you can risk. Right? If you want to do rerolls, put $1 million on the line and go ahead and do it. At least you still have $1 million to go on. Right? And if you have $1 million left, you can stay on the filters and you can earn $1 million coin and not too far, not too long. I feel like that is 30K. I feel like that's good for that card. But we got to make sure. I mean, 33, 35. Yeah, I don't know. We'll let it go. It's not a big deal. I feel like that's good, though. And I haven't checked the 87s recently at all to see what those are going for anymore. I would bet that they're not going for 117 or 200 anymore. They're going for 200. That would be a good play. Yeah, I was getting 81s earlier too for real cheap. Dang it. Couple more cards to get to 200 million, or 200,000, I mean, and then we'll move on. And not much, Reese, not much. If you pulled them right away, out of 1 million training, you're going to get about what, 45 to 50,000 training, hopefully, anyways. I would say there's a good likelihood. I mean, I don't know. It's tough. I would say if you pulled absolute worst. Okay. Let's say the rolls were 700, which that's what I'm kind of predicting. And gosh darn it, I hope I'm wrong. But if there was 200 rolls, let's say you bought the training at 21, or let's say at 22, because right now it's kind of 22. You'd have 45,454 training. We're going to take that. We're going to divide that by 700. That's a total of 64 rolls. Almost 65 rolls. Okay? If you did that, if you pulled 80s, and every single one sold for, and this is out of how many rolls did I say? 64 rolls. If you pulled 64 80s, and you sold each one for 10K, because I think that's what they'll sell for, you would lose a decent amount. You would. You would. But, I'm calculating right now. You would lose 345,000 coins if you pulled only 80s. Only 80s. So the likelihood of you pulling only 80s is extremely slim. All you would need to do, based on my calculations, is pull out of 64, probably 2 87s and an 84, and you should be winning. So, does that make sense? What's up, Alfred? Sorry, I was trying to calculate some things. I get kind of turned around a little bit. I can. It's right there. It's right in the scroll. The B3 Squad 1. It's in the scroll, buddy. If you guys didn't know, I put this in my video today. Tyler will be streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming because I'm at work. I will be polling, and I will be posting stuff on Twitter. I think it will be that high, Black Label, honestly. And here's why, Black Label. And I hope I'm wrong. Like I said, 80s quick sell for 200, right? And 84s sell for 970. Well, if they make it 600, that's almost like they're giving too much. You're not losing enough for pulling 80s. So what I'm hoping I'm wrong. I definitely hope I'm wrong. And so, all right. So now we'll start flipping some of these cards. Now we'll start flipping some of these cards. We know they go for 26.5. Let's times that by 0.9. Let's see the price. All right, so we're going to buy for 22 and for... Let's go back and check. All right, they're going for 27 now, actually. Nice. 27. So we're going to buy for 20... We'll buy for 23. That's fine. We'll buy 84s for 23 and 85s for yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. So we're going to buy 84s for 22 and 85s for 33. So 22 and 33, that's what we're going to buy for. And actually, that was a really bad filter right there, but that's okay. So 27, and it is higher, 40. Okay. Oh, there's 38. Okay. So 22 and 33 is what we're buying at. We know what we're selling at, so now we're gonna flip some cards. Yes, Black Label. I'm pretty sure. They said it. If you watch the stream, they said it. They definitely said that there's 80s and 84s. And so I think 700's on the high end, obviously. I do think 600 is reasonable. but I would say 650 more likely than 600. And the reason is because every time you do a roll, they want you to lose your shirt on training. And so, let's say it's 650. Let's just hypothetically say let's say it's 600. Okay, and if I'm correct on the 80s being 10K, which I think they will be around 10K, and I could be way off. It could be 8K, but let's say it's 10K. If you roll an 80 with the training that we bought at 22, you would only be losing 3,000 coins. I don't think that they're gonna want that. They want you to lose. They ultimately want you to lose on rerolls. It's not supposed to be a winning. You're not supposed to win on rerolls. You're supposed to lose. That's why they have it. Yeah, I know, Swerve. Honestly, a lot of people have been running dime cover 3. Dime cover 3. And that's, for whatever reason, gave me fits today, and I don't know why. So, if you want to do a good comparison, it could be... I thought so too, Black Label, and I was also shocked when I saw. What should you buy? 82s and 83s. Let me check. Are you on PlayStation, Fizz? You should be buying sell for 15, so buy for 12. 83s sell for 17, so buy for 14. So buy for 12 and 14. 12 for 82, sell for 15. 83s buy for 14 and sell for 17. All right. Can we post on? Yes, the companion app does work. I went for a run today, and I actually was in between my running because I can't. I'm old. I can't run 4 miles just straight. So I was buying training on the app while I was out in the middle of nowhere. We had 36 people in here watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you could hit that like button, guys, it does create awareness for the channel. It does bring new people in, which is exactly what makes you grow. I know people don't want me to grow because the more I grow, the more people will figure out how to do this stuff. But the truth is, it's going to happen anyway. So help me out as much as you possibly can. Also, if you haven't hit that like button, guys, I think we've gained like 170 subs in the last week. It's been ridiculous. Which means one thing. It means I must be telling the truth, because I have not received one lick of hate, and I appreciate that. Every person that's ever commented to me, sent me messages and DMs, has always been super nice. It's absolutely awesome. When I go into other people's stuff, I see a lot of bad comments. I see a lot of Twitter fights. My goodness. Yes, Dustin. Yes. No, Dustin. Yes, I'm sorry, Dustin, you're right. Buy 82s at 12, sell at 15. Correct. You'll make $1,500 profit every time you do it. It will take about 45 minutes or so to do it. Thoughts on the Vikes dropping whatever his name is? I don't know who ISM is, I'll be honest with you. You made me miss that snipe too, by the way. Or it's the fact that I'm old and slow. Picking up Jalen Reagor, I don't mind that. I thought they didn't trade a whole lot for him, so that was good. Wasted, I predict more. I said this earlier. You must not have been in here, which is fine, buddy. I predict over 16 million easy. That's what I'm predicting. If I don't hit the 16 million mark, I'm kind of going to be angry. That boy, Connor, get after it. What's my minimum profit? It goes up as I go up. All right, so 80-81s, I'm looking at probably, I like 1,000, right? If it's hot, I want 1,000. I appreciate it, Dustin. I appreciate it. I think I just saw that I got somebody following me on Twitter. Is it D4W Dallas, is that you? I gotcha. So, anyways, that's what I was talking about, this, the profit. So, 8081s, I'm looking for about 1,000, right? Because if they drop in price at all, I'm not going to take a big hit. And you can make a lot more most of the time doing that. 81 or 82, 83, I'm looking for about 1,500 or so, just in case they drop a little bit. Because sometimes you start to do it and you'll see a market crash. And, well, I don't have enough coins to keep up with a market crash. So, bring up my calculator here to make sure I know what I'm selling these guys at. Okay. So, 84s I am selling for 27. So, I just bought this guy for 22K. And I'm going to sell for 27. Which means that is a nice little profit of about 2,200, 2,300. And so when I get into the 84, 85s, I'm looking for about 2,000 essentially is what I'm looking at in case it goes. Again, if you have a market crash, sometimes, like if you're starting to see 1 million cards up all at once, just stop. Because you might be in the middle of a market crash and you can't recover. It's so hard to recover when all that stuff's happening. So I kind of pay attention to all that stuff. Like tomorrow when the market when all the Campus Heroes are going, you know, watch before you start to buy and buy and buy and buy. Watch the market. Watch the market closely. If you watch the market closely, you'll see what's going on with the 80s right away. Everything already is going to be posted massively high right at the start. I'll check that Smoot guy out. He's 37, all right. Not worth it. You know, the 80s, the 84s or something, people are going to turn those golds. So watch the golds too. Watch the golds that are needed in that set. Because you might be able to make the 80s for cheaper by using the golds. And then just selling. And you might have golds in your binder that are just sitting there. You know, if I have duplicate golds, I'll use them. If I don't, I won't. Because, you know, and people are starting to catch on to the whole Team Diamond thing, which is fine. You know, I don't think a lot of people even thought about preparing for Team Diamonds. But I do. And so a few people are starting to do that now. Which, I mean, I hope it works out for you. I think it's a kind of a big deal. What do I do with the training? I am waiting for tomorrow, Levon. Tomorrow, there'll be re-rolls for Campus Heroes. If you notice right below my face, there's an LTD tomorrow that's coming out. Yes, I want to buy this. Too late. Yeah, Paxton, I decided I was going to stream. You know, change of heart, I guess. Let's buy this one. And so this will be... Oh, this was actually a break even. Whoops, I wasn't supposed to buy this card. Oh well. If I sell this card for 39 like I think I will, I'll break even on them, so that's fine. I didn't lose any coins, but I didn't gain any coins, unfortunately, so that's fine. What's the best method? It's always, right now, buddy, it's if you want a fun method, do 74 plus rerolls. If you want to have a good method that's never going to fail you, snipe and repost. And so this would be a 1,500 coin profit. We'll do it. Might as well fill up our market. If you get 20 84s that you make 1,500 coins on, that's 30K in basically like 35 minutes right now because the market is turning over fairly decent. What am I buying 85s at? 33. Buying 22 and 33 and selling for 27K for 84s and 39K for the other ones. And I'm going one by one. Tomorrow you will not be able to do this. Swerve's going to beat you. Just so you know. You will not be able to filter like this. It's going to be a little bit different. Have I? Yes. Levon, 2 legends. 2 legends. That's usually the thing about if you want to snipe 88s, 89s, whatever, you can snipe them. And you're going to get some decent profit every once in a while. You can get some massive profit. Massive profit. Doing it. But you're going to get maybe 2 an hour. It's a much more of a waiting game. If you guys play 2K, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's much more of a waiting game. I'm about volume. I'm trying to get volume every time I'm doing this. How much should I buy training at? I would say right now, let me bring it up. I'll give you some numbers here. 81s. 81s for 60, probably 6,500. It's probably okay. Let me make sure I know what that is. 6,500 is 21.6. That's probably your best bet. 83s for 13.5. That's 20.77. That's probably going to be your best bet. There's going to be nothing easy about any of it. There's going to be nothing easy about it. So definitely training right now is a little bit harder to buy. It was much easier over the weekend. Swerve, you're funny. Swerve, first you couldn't really deal with the blitz. Then you figured out how to block it a little bit. But yeah, 2K sniping either takes 5 minutes or a big snipe in 3 hours. I'll tell you what. This is where AJ B3 above my head there, his 2K channel, that dude went nuts when it came to it. He's got over, I think well, last time I checked, he had like 3,100 and some odd subs. And he gained about 2,000 in like a month and a half or something like that. It was nuts. But he sniped literally pretty much every card in the game. To where he had coins just coming out everywhere. He was giving away a bunch of coins. I had 4 million empty in that game, and I gave away a bunch of invincibles, and I gave away a bunch of stuff on there too. Swerve knows all about 2K filters also. It was a lot of fun. Last year we had a lot of fun doing that. I will tell you that. My son would have like 100 people in his chat, and I won't. He doesn't have a mic. I won't let him use one. So but he's the fastest damn typer I've ever seen. You want to do rolls? So Hydra, let me ask you this. Hydra, I want you to be honest with me. Why do you only have 500K? And the reason I'm asking is because I've told you lots of different ways, and I know you know how to make coin, but I do know that you're in another person's chat all the time talking, and sometimes the methods they give are questionable. So, are you taking too many risks? Are you taking too many risks too early? Because I know you know better. You shouldn't be taking a whole lot of risk until you have at least 1 million coins. Sometimes, the one thing bad about 2K, and you guys that do 2K sniping, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. How many times can you guys do? How many times do you see people getting snipes and you never even see the card? How frustrating is that? I'm not going to talk about it, Starum. Say there's a lot of people on YouTube. If you YouTube coin making methods, there's a lot of really bad methods out there. All you got to do is click on any of them. At for training, probably 22 and 32 or 22 and 30, rounding that, 22 and 32, something like that should be fine. You always look at how many coins they have. So if they, let me ask, okay, so then that brings up my next question. If they have 2 million coins, do you listen to them? And I noticed that my man Hydra never answered me back. I wasn't trying to be mean, Hydra. I was just asking a question. Okay. All right, Starum. Respect. I like it. Because I find it interesting to see people, again, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, that Bullet, you're doing it the right way. Bullet, you're doing it the right way. Let me answer Bullet first, Lovin. You're at 400k coin and you've been loving 83, 84 method. That's the only one you do. 82, 83 is better than 83, 84. That's the best. That's the best one. Or right now, 80, 81. Constantly be cycling through both. Because you can find easy ones. Just know your price. Make sure you do your prices before you do anything every single time. 80, 81 was going crazy today. I was getting cards for under 5k all the time. Playbooks get changed tomorrow too, by the way. Do you use the app to snipe? Feels a lot faster to post cards. Yes, snipe. Brett, the problem with the filter is, the problem with the app is one thing. The app sort of sucks because you can get banned a lot. A lot of people got banned on it last year. So watch yourself on how much you're going to use it. But I don't use it to buy, but I 100% use it to sell. All right, let's go back to my man, Bullet. All right, Bullet. One point. Here's why I say you're doing it the right way. Tomorrow there will be a crash, Bullet, on the higher overall cards. 1.7 million. You don't need, so for example, you don't need the main cards at like lineman, right? You don't need it at lineman. But what you're doing is you can build a good team with 1.7 million. Absolutely. But you got to do it the smart way. So like team builders right here, these cards right here, right? You can make these cards for right now probably like 25 to 27,000 coins. So team builders are definitely an option for you to do to build a few of those up. You can buy 80, 81s. You know, just make sure your key positions are good. Like get Darnold Parham at tight end without a leader, whatever it is. Make sure you have a decent quarterback. A decent quarterback means a lot. A decent running back if you like to run the ball. If you like to run the ball, make sure you have some decent linemen. If you don't like to run the ball, the offensive linemen really don't seem to matter a whole lot. Yeah, that's kind of where that's at. I always buy everything one promo behind, except for Justin Jefferson. So Justin Jefferson I got, and I spent 400 plus K, right? Actually pulled him. But he would have been 400K if I would have sold him. So I kept him, though. But now he's at, what, 270, 230, something like that? So he went way down. Always stay one promo behind. If you stay one promo behind, you will never have to pay full price. It's always a good thing. Let's see here. I'm scrolling down again. Did I buy training over the weekend? Yes. How do you reset your lineup? You already know. Tomorrow we get some pretty cool new playbooks. The alternate playbooks are in there. It takes 274s to do alternate playbooks. I'm sure you'll see methods on that tomorrow. It's only going to work for a little bit, a limited time, but it will work right away. Jets at 230. Yep. That's, so somebody, I'm sorry, I did not. Yeah, Joe's good. Joe's really good, too. Joe knows what he's talking about, too. Absolutely. There's a few people that definitely know what they're talking about. Just watch. When you watch methods, Bullet, just watch and make sure that if I post a reroll method, I can. This is why I don't post a whole lot of reroll methods, by the way. I can doctor it and make it look however I want, right? It's the art of editing. Let's go back up here to Hydra. Sorry. Hydra, you haven't played the... Okay, I gotcha. So what method did you do that waxed your coin stack? Levon, you should make about 30 to 40K an hour. So you put in the time, however it is. And so tomorrow, Levon, are you gonna, if you're on during Campus Heroes, if you do either flipping either the 80s or the 84s, the 80s or the 84s, wait about 30 minutes, look at the prices at that point. If you just sit on the filters, now for tomorrow, and I did post this in my video, so make sure you go back and watch my video. But for example, 84 is the wide receiver. You're gonna have to search by program. It'll have it on here, right? It's still gonna be full when you go to newest. It's still gonna say more than 15. It's gonna say like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Then you have to search by team, individual team, and those players are on. And you could sit there. I think there's like 5 or 6 wide receivers maybe tomorrow. I think I could be wrong, but you could sit there, go program, put in the program, whatever it was, and that makes sense. Hopefully you learned your lesson, Hydra. That's all I can say about that, because they're kind of angry at me right now. But anyways, yeah, go ahead and look at. You were timed out, Reese. Nightbot delivered you. That's funny. Anyways, put in Campus Hero for program, and then search by Campus Hero here, search by team here, and then do that. Ray, I would sell at 95. That's a good profit. That's a good profit right there. That's actually a really good profit. That's good work. Well, you don't have to unsubscribe. Crazy's got a good heart. Crazy's doing this. And this is all I'm going to say about Crazy. Crazy actually has got a good heart. He really does. I like the guy. I think his methods are terrible, but I like the guy specifically. And he's trying to do this full time, so he's really, really putting out a ton of content. And there's really not a lot of content you could put out. So he's not, and you can't put out the same thing over and over and over again. It just doesn't work like that. And so he's growing really fast. I wish him the best, but it is there. So if anybody clips that and sends it to him, great. He thinks I hate him. I don't hate him at all. I just don't like his methods, and I hate the fact that he clickbaits like crazy. But it's no different because I called people out for it last year for clickbaiting. I hate it. I hate clickbaiting. So if I ever clickbait, you guys have the right to call me out on it. But anyways, do I like OK Dre? You want the truth? I got a funny story about OK Dre. What's up, Spaceman? Here's a funny story about OK Dre. Absolutely Black Label. That's what we preach here. Always do your own math. I have 11 million coins or 10 million coins. You can somewhat trust me, I would hope, and but I would still tell you to do your math. All right, Bingleton. Here's a funny story for you, and I'm happy you're here because I don't think I've ever seen you talk. So hopefully you've hit that like button by now. If you haven't, you better subscribe. Do something, right? Anyways, so this year, 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago, me and my son were out fishing. We were out fishing. I'm checking Twitter, and I'm seeing a Twitter war with OK Dre. Somebody else in OK Dre. And this dude is 30-some years old, acting like he's God's gift to freaking 2K. Man. Can't believe it. So, do I like OK Dre? I don't dislike OK Dre, but I also don't like how he handled himself in some situations. No, Bullet. I don't want to be mean. Anybody that clickbaits, there you go. Anybody that clickbaits, anybody that lies in their videos, anybody that doesn't have a lot of coin. Hey, see, I told you could sell it for 27K easy, guys. See? And that didn't take very long to sell. So we got an 85 here. We're going to put this one up for, like I said, 39. Okay, remember we did buy one earlier, but yeah, Bullet, I don't want to get into the whole internet drama, to be honest with you. I just like to help people out, man. That's all I want to do. And that was the whole reason I started my channel 2 years ago. It's been 2 years, guys. I'm at 1,400 subs now, but it's a grind to do this YouTube thing, especially when you work full time plus I'm a high school varsity head coach for girls basketball, my local high schools. I mean, I'm just busy. And this is a huge grind, but I had to create a channel because, and the truth is there was 3 or 4 YouTubers that I would watch every once in a while, and they posted such bad ideas, bad videos. And so I'm like, you know what? There's got to be a better way. Now, in their defense, Chewbacca Lemma was really, really good. Chewbacca Lemma, had a baby. His wife had a baby. He got married and decided to do that life rather than, because the YouTube game just doesn't pay unless you have a lot of subscribers. And so right now, I mean, I'll be fully transparent. My first 6 months of doing YouTube, my first 6 months of being monetized doing YouTube, I made a whole $128. So take that for however you want to take that, but it's not a whole lot. This guy is going to give me a good 2,500 profit. I like it. Yeah, does pass interference even work? And so, but anyways, I'll tell you, it was like 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, I watched Capru. Capru was the first guy that I watched, and I'm like, dude, this guy, wow, questionable. That's the way I looked at it. It's questionable, because some of the stuff, yes, hear me. Hear me. It's good to see you back, buddy. Yeah, Chewbacca Lemma was awesome. But, yeah, Capru was the first guy that I'm like, I don't know if you know what you're talking about. The second guy, I can't say his name. But the second guy was also a guy. I made a video on him 2 years ago. Methods have not changed. Clickbaits has not changed. Nothing has changed. So, it is what it is. All right. Who's winning? Swerve's good. I think Swerve is good. So now you have there's other guys out there that are pretty good. I can tell you, like Ijo Bruin is good. Another guy that's good is there shouldn't be beef between me and J Money. I don't think so anyways. I saw some screenshots. I did see some screenshots today. So maybe there is. I don't know. I don't care. He does his thing. I do my thing. But Ijo Bruin's good. This new guy is named Kenzo. He's not, I'm holding out hope. It seems I watched one of his videos. I've watched 2 of his videos in the last week or so. And he talks basically about buying training at just the 79s for training. So that's tough. That's tough. But the training, the 79 training was the cheapest by far. But he seems like he's legit so far. I'm just hoping he stays on the straight and narrow. It doesn't post what sniping filter? I would sit on either 8081s or 8283 is probably what I would go on. That's probably the best, but I'm on 8485. It's been okay. It's not great. I mean, I've gotten 5 or 6. Probably made about 10K in 20 minutes. Not necessarily great. That would have been a 4K, but I mean, There's a lot of people sniping right now. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of people want. A lot of people right now want training, and they should. Training is good. This is gonna be about a 5K snipe right here. A little bit less than a 5K, so that's good. I checked my calculator. I got everything on my calculator, the prices I'm buying at. For you, Hydra, 82.83. I want to say, I'll go and look. I want to say it's buy for 12, sell for 15 for 82s. And the other one is 83s. I want to say it's buy for 14 or something. Wow, we got a lot of people all of a sudden watching. That's crazy. You guys hit the like button if you guys haven't hit the like button. And so on. It's awesome. Yeah, Parnham is crazy, but I think it's sell for 17. Yep, sell for 17 right there. Sell for 17. Buy for 14. So, first one, 82s are buy for 12, sell for 15. 83s, buy for 14, sell for 17. Got it? All right, let me get back to 84, 85s. All right, 21 likes so far, 50 people watching. You guys are killing it tonight. Awesome. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are making a lot of coins. If you guys need any help, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Send me messages anytime. You can send me a message. If I'm on, I'll try to answer you. I know I've gotten a lot of questions, and I try to answer everybody. I want everybody to make coin, not spend money. And that's, yeah. No, 84 is for about 22K for training. Do I think 30K training is good? I think it's a start, bro. The less, you know, it's... And I think I talked about this yesterday. If you do 10 rolls, and I don't know how much 30K is going to get you, to be honest with you, but if you do 10 rolls, you have a high likelihood of either losing a lot or gaining a lot. There's really hardly any in between. If you do 100 rolls, you either lose a little, you break even, or you gain a little. Does that make sense? There's sometimes that you can gain a lot, but by the more rolls that you do, it actually evens out the odds a little bit better. The less amount of rolls that you do, it actually makes the odds worse, if that makes sense. So when you see, when there's things out there saying, you know, doing the 78 plus, you can make 800K an hour, 300K an hour. Well, you better hope and pray that you have to pull an 89, otherwise you lose in that roll. If you do 10 rolls of the 78 plus, I'm fairly certain that you have to pull at least an 86. If you don't pull an 86, you definitely lose unless you're amazing and pull incredible with 82s on the 78 plus. The 74 plus was a lot more forgiving. If you didn't pull very good on the 74 plus, you were still fine. You were definitely still fine. Tyler's winning now? Is he pretty good? Well, if he's throwing it to Parnham, he's doing what everybody else does. You can see people are putting these 85s up for 47, 49. I mean, that's not a terrible idea, but I don't think they're going to sell for that. I just don't think they're going to sell for that. And I'm not going to waste like an hour time slot for them not to sell. That doesn't make any sense to me. So you have your game tomorrow, Swerve. What time's your game? I will be streaming tomorrow night. I'm not sure. I'll probably just be flipping, to be honest with you, because I'm going to do my rolls in the morning. Hopefully pull some craziness. Hopefully hopefully tomorrow when you guys see me, I'm over 15K. Yes, Hydra. Yes. Just stay disciplined. Stay disciplined. I have 150 training. Am I ready for tomorrow? 150 or 150,000? If you have 150, You ain't buying a graham cracker. If you have 150,000, you're definitely ready. Is he running? Are you running the blitz? Bro with no time. I'm sorry, man. That's how the game plays. Is it really? Rolling? I never really thought it was. I never really thought it was, to be honest with you. I always thought it was fine. I always thought, well, I don't know. Maybe I just taking the safer route. Maybe that's what I'm doing. That may be why. That could be why. I'm just doing the safer route. I don't know. I wish I could get my Streamlabs or whatever to flash whoever when people sub. I wish it would do it. Like, I cannot figure out how to do it. Yeah, Brian, I'm the same. I never got in trouble last year with it, but I also, like, I know a lot of people that did. Why do we need training? Training tomorrow is Campus Hero rerolls, Wyatt. Do we have any idea of what rolls we're getting? Yeah, it's 80s. Well, I don't know what's in the roll, Panda, but they are going to be 80s that are called underclassmen, then 84s that are going to be called varsity, and then 87s are the big ones, and those are called all conference. And then 587s go into a 90. Either Derek Johnson or Michael Crabtree. You're also going to get a free 79 Tim Tebow that you have to get like patches for. Basically just objectives to get patches. That'll level up to an 89. He got some pretty good stuff. So does that make okay? I got you, Brolin. Yeah, it loads faster though, right? I do think it loads faster than this. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, Brian. That definitely makes sense. I don't know. I don't have a problem getting snipes on here, though. Yeah, man, I do. That's the thing. I do. And when I do, like, Wait. Okay. Hold on. I'm bringing it up right now so I can look at what you're saying. I have source. It's already on there. It's called alert. Yep, got alert. In my Streamlabs settings. Where do I go to Streamlabs settings? How much MT? Are you talking MT? Open the Streamlabs. The alert box library? Or no, the settings you said. The settings. Okay. The settings now. Yep. I'm on the... it depends, Bingleton. Some days it's... Right now it's probably... I mean, 30 to 40K an hour probably when I'm dedicated directly to it. But some hours are much better than others. Should be just one race. I don't know, though. We don't know yet. Okay. All right, my man. So, yeah, I don't know. We don't know. That's the problem, Reese, is we don't really know because they didn't say anything, but he did say there are rerolls. That's all he said. And so... There'll probably be both, right? 80 plus. You know what? I bet you that's what it's going to be. I bet you there's going to be an 80 plus and an 84 plus. I bet you. I bet you. I can't wait till basketball season. October 27th, I think, is opening night for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Me and my boys will be going like we have we did last year. We're going to go again this year. My wife probably will be working, unfortunately. Bingleton, I just tried to explain that to you, buddy. At the very start of the year, Team Diamonds, or not Team Diamonds, these team builders were 10 to 15K a pop I was making. And so I was way over that. I was making about 1 million coins a day for the first 6 or 7 days. And then lately, the last few days, it's plummeted quite a bit. Okay. On the screen source alert box, right next to settings. Well, where am I looking at here? No, I'm not. On the screen source alert box, right click for. Yeah, I'm not. I'll be honest, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not seeing it. What do I think is the best card that's coming out? I think I'll look at it. I'll do it later. I think the best card is going to be Michael Crabtree. I do think some of the linemen are good though too. Some of the defensive linemen. I'm happy about the Vikings linemen because the Vikings linemen are 3 linemen that I have golds at. So I do think that's okay and stuff like that. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, if you look above me, TB32K, he will be streaming tomorrow. All the rerolls. He's got 260,000 training with still over 2 million coins, guys. That's what my family does. We make coin. Literally, that's what we've done for the last few years. On every single game, we just make coin. And so, pretty good at it. Don't spend money either. That's the thing. We don't spend money either. Crabtree's going to be good. I think so, but definitely if you want to, he does have a mic. He is allowed to talk. My other son, hopefully, maybe we'll let him talk this year. Who knows? Hopefully Tyler doesn't get, honestly, hopefully he doesn't get, what's it called? Frozen. I might have to set him up somehow. Maybe I'll let him use the Elgato for a little bit. Just in case. Yeah, 2K is going to be fun. 2K will be out on Friday next week. Both my boys are magically sick that day. And it's too bad. It's too bad that they're already determined that they're sick next week sick on Friday. But you know what happens? Life sucks. Sometimes you just know you're going to get sick and you got to take a day off. Even though it's the first week of school. I'm not working that day either. I have that day off too. So you're here to learn all the tips and tricks. All right, Dustin. Here's the tips. You ready? Grind, 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 grind. And have fun. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. I appreciate everything. Hopefully you guys all roll really well tomorrow. May the roll gods be with you. Make some coin. If you got any questions, send me messages in Twitter. I will answer everything. And we will go from there. But you guys have been awesome. Again, I appreciate everybody. Even you, Bingleton. Trying to throw shade at me a little bit tonight. Even you. I appreciate you being here. So you guys are awesome. You guys have a good night. And yeah, make some coin tomorrow.